Hey guys. So I really wasn't going to post anything today. I wasn't going to make a video or anything, but I did feel inspired to kind of share this message that I got in my own personal reading, okay? So I hope you guys are doing really good. I hope everything in your life is going well. And if not, hopefully this message, hopefully this helps, okay? Because what I've started to really understand is that it's not really a big deal. It's not. Okay. Let me try to figure out how to say this. It's sometimes when we go through problems or when we go through situations that we don't really like, the situation that you're going through, it's not to hurt you or to make you feel bad or to make you, feel like you're not successful or anything like that. It's really to help you, okay? This is what I'm starting to understand. When you know better, when you know why certain things are going on, or when you know that the universe always has your back, when you really know this, then it makes you kind of walk a little bit different in life, okay? It makes you move a little differently. It makes you make, better decisions. So I was doing a reading and there's a situation that I've been dealing with, and it's not anything crazy. It's not life-threatening. It's not taking away my happiness or anything, but it's if I could get that right, or if that wasn't what's going on right now, I would like that. I don't want to have to deal with this situation, okay? I don't want to deal with that. I don't like it. And so a few weeks ago, I kind of found myself trying to work the situation, trying to figure out what I could do to change it, to make it work in my favor. And what I've noticed with myself, when I get in that mindset of trying to force something, or trying to put in a lot of effort, it makes it more difficult. It makes the process, it makes, the outcome, the way that I'm receiving the outcome, it makes it unfavorable. It doesn't feel good to force it, So I've been really trying to catch myself and not, make something happen and just let it happen. I hope that makes sense. But basically, I've been really trying to work on not forcing it and just letting things, let it flow. Okay. So, life happens. You're going to come across situations that sometimes don't always, make you feel good or that you really like. And that's what's going on. Okay. And so the situation came out in my reading. I didn't, ask about it. Just, Spirit was like, let me show you this. And I was like, okay, cool. And so I like how the cards came out, and I'm going to show you these cards. Okay. First one I got was Door to Spirit. And then I got Indecision. And then it came out with Angel of Love. Okay. So this would be me in the middle. And you can kind of put yourself here, okay? So just whatever situation that you may be going through that you kind of feel is unfavorable, or you just don't like it, or you wish it was different, kind of put yourself here, okay? Indecision, what do I do next, Spirit? How do I overcome this obstacle? Which path do I take? And so I really like how these cards fell out. I was really paying attention, because on either side, this would be spiritual support, spiritual guidance, spiritual love all around me, all around you, okay? And I feel sometimes when we get in those situations where you don't really know what to do, sometimes you can forget, oh yeah, I do have support. All right, so remind yourself as often as you need, remind yourself that you are supported by the universe, okay? That's something that you need to, keep on, repeat in your mind. No matter what I go through, I am supported by the universe. The universe has my back. Whatever you want to tell yourself to kind of remind yourself, you're good despite whatever the situation is. You will be okay. Okay. So, so with this situation, I don't see, I'm gonna be honest, like I don't see how this is, I don't see what the next positive or the next, how the situation is gonna flip in my favor. I don't see that right now. But what I do know this. I know that the universe has my back. Okay? And that's what this reading was reminding me. Like, even when you don't know how the situation is going to turn in your favor, or how, you know, you're going to get the outcome that you want, you have to know that the universe has your back. Okay? You have to keep, you know, keep that in your memory. Like, the universe has your back despite whatever you're going through. And if you take time to kind of look back on past situations that you dealt with, that you got out of, like, you'll see, yeah, the universe does have my back. Okay? You may have learned a lesson. You know, you may have, you know, gotten exactly what you asked for. You may have gotten more than what you've asked for. So just kind of remind yourself, like, okay, it's a situation. I don't really like it, but I know at the end of the day, when it's said and done, the universe has my back. All right? And so that's what the message was showing me. Don't forget that. And I was like, okay, I won't. And then what else? Okay, so then they told me, you know, to look at, you know, the love in the situation. All right? Like, yeah, you're going through something that you don't really like and you really wish it was something else. But if you can try to find, like, things that are positive at the same time of you going through whatever your situation is, and focus on that and, like, really dwell in that, you know, like, let's say, for example, okay, like, you don't have a car. Like, let's use that for an example. You don't have a car, but maybe in your city you guys have, like, really good transportation. Like, there's a good bus system, or, you know, you can get Ubers, and, you know, you can go from here to here and there. Like, try to look at the next positive thing in your situation. And then, like, what I noticed, like, because I took time to sit down, like, I do a lot of writing. So I took time and I sat down and I wrote, you know, what the situation is that I don't really like, the problem or whatever. And then I took time to kind of, like, look at the positives around that problem. Okay, I have this, and then I have, I realized, I have that. So it really wasn't, it just made the problem a lot smaller. The problem isn't as big as sometimes we make it. All right, like, there's a reason why the situation is occurring. Okay, and it's okay if you don't, you know, always have the answers, because it took me, like, a few, even though I know this stuff, like, I still have to remind myself, like, yeah, I am supported by the universe. Like, I still have to remind myself, especially when situations come up that I don't really like. Like, sometimes I'll have to just put that mindset back on, like, you're good, stop tripping, you're okay. So, yeah, just try it. Like, try to sit down and write the positives of the situation. All right, like, and try to focus on that. Focus on what is going right. And then you'll start to notice, like, the problem just kind of dissipates. It just goes away. And then the solution just appears. Like, it really is all around you. But when you get distracted and when you start, like, you know, focusing on all the things that could go wrong, like, it just kind of, you know, it just pulls you out of that energy of knowing that you're good at all times, okay? Despite what it looks like. So that's just, you know, what I wanted to share with you guys. I did make a video yesterday sharing my cousin Lisa's murder 25 years ago. And for those of you that watched it and supported that video and signed the change petition and, you know, just showed your love and support, I really do want to say thank you. Thank you for that.